Hello, welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Cyberpunk 2077 once again. And where we last left off, we were exploring some of the Northside Industrial District, and we did a couple of gigs for Regina Jones. We are probably going to do a few more gigs as well, because why the hell not? We want to earn a bit more street cred, we want to earn a few more eddies, but we'll also spend a little bit of time exploring some of Night City as well, to see what we find. I think nearby there is a situation over in that warehouse over there, which we'll have to look into later. But now I'm going to get across the road. Okay, that's just a night citizen, some civilians. There is the stairwell here. It's kind of got my thirst for adventure happening at the moment, going, I wonder what's over there. Oh, we have more members of Maelstrom. Oh, it's down to Maelstrom and Tyger in the Tyger claws. What's going on here? Oh shit! Okay. Well, I'm gonna involve myself because I can. Ooh, okay, that's not good.
Surround him! I'll take this!
Oh! Oh! Okay, and that's everyone. So, was this some sort of deal gone bad, maybe? The Tyger claws being over here in what I would definitely consider Maelstrom territory is definitely interesting. This is the Tyger Claw, and actually looks like the Maelstrom leader as well. Ooh. And another cyberware capacity shard. Don't mind if I do. Do we know much about the Tyger claws so far? We're bound to have a database entry on them, or like... Oh. Oh. Let's go to where this next gig is located. Are we next to... We're actually next to the Kabuki Center here. Since we are here... Since we're here, let's go head over to EdgeNet once again. Go see Yoko.
There's enough for everyone. All brand new, fresh off the assembly line. Locked right from yesterday's costumes.
And the reason we're here is to learn more about T-Bug, of course.
T-Bug's death. What did you hear?
The truth. She got burned, like anyone who tries to hit Arasaka. They found the body in her pad. Nervous system fried. You know what that feels like?
Can't say I do.
They say it's like 100,000 knives stabbing you at once. I can't imagine a worse way to go. Poor girl. I liked her, too.
It's unfortunate for T-Bug. As I say, in the 2019 trailer, they had T-Bug in the no-tell motel with Dex, and that she actually betrays V in trying to retrieve the chip. Now, oh, we have to head this way. We don't actually know if the game, well, we know the game was rushed, and therefore it is very possible that T-Bug had a larger role to play. Say, unless, like, they're not going to go back now. I believe, for the most part, development of Cyberpunk 2077 has ended. They're working on the new Witcher title and a new Cyberpunk title as well. It would be, I mean, in an ideal, like, in a world that I would love to see, I would like them to have patched the start of the storyline. Having T-Bug betray us, I think would have been really interesting, and they could have went back and changed that later, I feel. They could have simply just like said, sorry, we were under a lot of crunch, we were very rushed. As an apology, here the main storyline, or the start of Act 1, has changed, and it's not really going to have much of an impact on Act 2 going forward. I don't know. Thinking out loud.
V, got a simple gig. There's a van sitting at a Revere Courier Services facility. You're gonna break in, clep it. If you want to know what's in the ride, check the attachment.
Okay. Another thievery type gig here at the Revere Courier Services warehouse on Martin Street. Yeah, we're gonna go to this facility and steal a minivan full of leather jackets. Regina was confused as well, but she learned a bit more deets from the client. Someone is smuggling in synthetic leather combat jackets to get around a corporate embargo. So, yeah, the leather's coming in as combat jackets, which is then distributed to various underground Ripper docks that use them in implants. The Revere's courier service facility is under the control of the Tyger Claws. They're using it to launder their illicit funds. So, yeah. Fair enough. So we have Tiger Claws immediately in front of us. As well as a few surveillance cameras. Database. Do we have an entry now on the Tiger Claws? We should. I'm going to select a few of these just to remove them from contention. And we'll leave 6th Street for now. We'll leave the entry on Nomads. Oh, we don't have one on the Tiger Claws. Huh. Curious. Well, it's going to turn up sooner or later, I'm sure. Not a problem. Now, this facility is definitely interesting. There are multiple ways to bypass the security. There's actually a break in the fence right there. And with the cameras disabled, there is a small office or room you can sneak into. We could certainly make use of that. Alternatively, we can come along this way. With our reinforced tendons, some of the barbed wire is missing from here, allowing us to get onto the roof of the building. And we have another, like, entrance into the rear of the facility. We're gonna make use of our reinforced tendons to get on the roof. There is actually an access point. What I will mention is, obviously we have the rear entrance here. And behind those green, blue containers, there's actually another break in the fence, which you can use to get into this side of the facility as well. Now, this is the access point we can jack into. Okay. We can get 2 of them very easy. The third is annoying. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get all of them here, unfortunately. Oh! Ah, bugger. No. Oh well, so be it. Now, there are some surveillance cameras. On the roof here, of course, we already have an opening. Now, the minivan we're here to take control of. Unfortunately, not everyone is or has been given access to drive the minivans. We need to unlock authorization before we can simply steal the vehicle. there's another surveillance camera there. So that's most of the tiger claws we have now tagged. There's one in the main office is where the service or main computer is located, which will give us access or authorization to drive the minivan there. Now, there is a few ways in. I like going this way.
No one will know. Just cover it. Move stuff around. Fuck that. We'll find out. And you know why? You know those Polish guys in the docks. Sabotka. The police can't. Don't say it. He'll tag a container. We'll grab some fruit with goodies inside. Split the earnings. Easy. Nothing's gonna shit. I don't know.
So some of the tiger claws are discussing ripping off some of the containers here. Helping themselves a little. Now, thanks to our body attribute, and thanks to our gorilla arms, we were able to access this room. As we mentioned before, on some gigs there are these secret rooms with these chests, which have high-tier equipment, as well as attachments, cyberware, even quick hacks. Ooh, hello! A tier 2 Sandistavan. Hey, it only lasts for 6 seconds and only slows time by 30%. This one will also give us, while active in mid-air, extra headshot damage. That is not any good for a melee build, but it's a nice find all the same. So we have the personal computer here, with a Vincent Appiza to a Shota Kasugi, telling Shota about a van full of glittery goods. We've talked about the tiger claws and how they have a lot of fingers in various entertainment businesses. They also deal in the drugs trade, and there is a drug that we'll learn about known as glitter. This is probably related to this matter. This is obviously reminding everyone that everyone needs valid ID to drive the minivans. Oh, our arms are looking a bit screwed up there. Interesting. So we have 3 people downstairs.
What the hell?
There's normally 2, but the 3rd was having a chat with this tiger claw earlier. as I say, we don't necessarily have to be stealthy. We have the capabilities to deal with most of our enemies. We've noticed that we've actually been using our bio monitor quite often. Like in that fight with both the Tiger Claws and Maelstrom, we almost ended up in a lot of danger. We actually had to wait to replenish our health items. This third individual downstairs could get us into trouble. Oh, they're in another room. Right, okay, interesting. They're not actually in the main room. I mean, that's also bad. But we might be able to draw them out. This, of course, was the room we could have entered from using the gap in the fence over here. Oh, okay. Okay, no one seems aware of us just yet. Just the way I like it. Say this would lead outside. I'll head upstairs first. This is where another surveillance camera was located. Up here, there's normally a few goodies we can help ourselves to. There is also another secret room. This one uses technical ability. And another one of these special chests. A tier 3 version of the short circuit quick hack. And a tier 2 version of the subdermal armor. Right, we need to bring I think, this guard back into this room if we can. I think there's 2 people in this room. Yep. And normally there's simply 1. Now, it's not necessary, but I do want to be in there. So, how do we get their attention? Okay, that did not work. We can actually enter that room from another angle. Actually, what we may want to do first, we're going to get onto the roof. This is a door that you can use strength to force open if you're going in the other way. This guard here could become a complication for us.
Mosh mosh!
Where could I lead him? Honestly, I don't know. This might not be... Yeah, that might not work according to plan. Hmm. Yeah, that's not gonna work. What?
誰かいるぞ。
Okay, maybe it is. Ooh, that was pretty damn lucky. If he had come from a different angle and looked through that window. Now, the reason I wanted to be in this room is for this data shard here. The Notice of Expiration. So, this is a large freezer that was to be locked with instructions to do not open, which included additional services, electricity, and a high-speed net connection. This was a 50-year contract on this freezer, which expired in 2075. The client did not respond to any calls to renew the contract. Because of the expiry, the unit will now be discarded at a landfill. Unfortunately, we don't know who the client who hired this large freezer actually was. Their data was removed. Now, this is interesting, as I say, because we will learn about that large freezer in the future. Now, we could, of course, simply steal the courier service van. Oh, that's the wrong one. Now, just round this corner is a power assault rifle and a little bit of ammunition. And I'll do it. So there's a couple of Tyger claws still remaining. but they're outside, the other side of the facility. Nothing to do with us. There is actually a laptop here. I believe we could, yeah, jack into as well. I don't think it has anything else of, like, relevance, but extra experience, I'll take it. And I think with that, we're good. Give me a second, I'm just gonna punch a few things. Where are... I think when we used our ability to force that door open, you can kind of see our wrists are kind of loose. It looks a bit stupid. Either way, I think we have everything we need.
Listening to 98.7 Body Heat, Night City's hottest music.
We don't want to go this way, because that'll take us past the other Tyger claws. Now, do the Tyger claws know we've taken this vehicle? Are they going to send anyone after us? It looks like we've managed to get through this undetected. I have had occasions where the Tyger claws, ooh shit, have sent people to intercept us.
Van received. Textbook example of a job well done, don't you think? A++. Contract closed.
Not a problem, Regina. You are welcome. Now, the NCPD dispatch has given us another situation. Oh, I believe another group of Maelstrom just up the ramp there. Oh, we could look into it, I suppose. Did we actually gain a level? We did not. So 4 members of Maelstrom. We need to neutralize the perps and secure the evidence. Should we just want to go in? Ah, let's just go in. Ooh, hi!
Soften him up! Get back! All right, get it together!
Okay. So bullet deflection, of course, bullet blocking and bullet deflection both cost stamina. Of course, that was only a pistol, so the stamina consumption wasn't a great deal. Later on, when we're trying to... Ooh, hello. Some orders. Hey, we are overburdened. As I was saying, blah, blah, blah. By my words. Should we break down any of these? Not worth a great deal of eddies. Oh, I just dropped that item rather than disassemble it. Rips. Yeah, later on, bullet deflection might consume more stamina. I'd be very tempted to mod that, perhaps, so that we could use it more often. But I'm going to try and stop that temptation. Oh. Ooh, that was lucky. I screwed up there, but still managed to recover. So there were some orders on this person's body. So yeah. The Maelstrom must have been buying a shipment. But apparently they thought they were being overcharged. Instead, simply they were going to kill the dealer and grab the shit. And then find another supplier. Yeah, that must be the dealer. And oh, an upgrade to our health booster once again. And another message. Okay, this is what they were buying. Okay, various healing narcotics. But, mission complete, we actually gained a level. We're gonna start working on increased damage and stun chance with counterattacks. Yeah, we'll work. We're not really using our dodge or our dash right now, but we will unlock the dash ability so that we can get in close to enemies more quickly. The dash ability replaces dodging, allowing you to cover more ground and automatically vault low obstacles. You can gain extra stamina from neutralizing an enemy while dashing, that could be good. Increased mitigation chance while performing a dash, which means increased damage resistance. And of course we want to dash towards enemies, so that we can dash towards them and leap against them as well. That's what we're aiming for. As for the attribute point, yeah, we'll go body 9 just for the extra cyberware capacity. Once we get 9 body, and then we'll probably focus towards getting technical ability 15, so that we can get tier 3 license to Chrome to unlock our second operating system slot. That's definitely what we're going to need. But we have plenty of goodies to sell. More euro dollars, and we're going to have to use a service point in the near future. So, map. Gigs. We'll go do this gig down here. That's the wrong button. There is actually a service point next to this gig as well, which is going to be handy.
Hey, V, got a friend in need. Wants to snatch back an eye he lost playing cards. An implant, I mean. Should be some easy breezy eds. You in? Catch the deets attached.
We can probably do this gig actually before we go to the service point. So this is a search and recover gig. And we need to recover an implant belonging to Jacob Lamb at the Cashew Hanton Bar here on Clarendon Street. So this Jacob Lamb is a former friend of Regina, a former director. He now makes a living playing cards. One time, no, recently tried his luck at an illegal Tiger Claws casino at the back of the Cashew-Hanton Eatery. Things weren't looking good, but instead of getting up from the table, he waited until he thought he'd recoup his losses. First went all his money, then his watch, his wedding ring, and finally one of his optical implants. Jacob wants the implant back. Now Regina says she does not care how we retrieve the implant. Suffice to say, if you go in guns blazing, she will care. So we're going to try and avoid that. Because of our body attribute, we might be able to resolve this in an interesting way. First things first, however, let's just go investigate. Let's go in the front door here.
What about Ruda?
Yeah?
Ever try that?
No. Chances to score are next to none.
How though? Chance is always the same, isn't it? Either you win or you lose. 50-50.
Mike,
Yeah?
you really need to stop huffing glue.
So this place is definitely controlled by the Tiger Claws. Do we have an entry on them yet? We do, finally. Night City is a melding pot of cultures and ethnicities. But when it comes to the Asian demographic, the Chinese and Japanese influence is unmistakable, as are the Tiger Claws. As a gang, the Tiger Claws are well organized, efficient, and savvy, but also unpredictable. Their business decisions are purely rational, but when it comes to their enemies or a disloyal gang member, their methods can be shocking. The Tiger Claws mainly operate out of Japantown, Little China, Kabuki, and Charter Hill. Their main source of income are nightclubs, casinos, and brain dance bars. Night citizens love to have a good time, and no other gang knows how to capitalize on that better than the Tiger Claws. So, yeah, we have a series of rooms, but we can't enter at the moment. What if we go down the alleyway here? There is a rear exit to the eatery. Also, up here, if you go exploring a little, there are various goodies, including an old Tiger Claw motorcycle jacket. Inventory's full once again, bloody hell. What else could I break down? What else is not overly expensive? Very well. Another thing we can show off is how some people live here in Night City. Obviously, there are people just living on the streets, but people have set up like tents, like places, like ways to live on the rooftops. Probably because it is a lot safer. They're less likely to be attacked in their sleep if they're in an elevated position. Kinda smart of them. Of course, it is highly exposed, and as we always say in this game, life is very cheap. If someone wants whatever they have, they'll simply take it. Now we do have this Tyger Claw, who with the skull indicates he is of a danger. He's probably the most dangerous Tyger Claw here. Now, if we could find an access card, or we could force this door open. Because he has the poker table. And on this terminal, we can find some very interesting information. First things first, we have a message from a woodman to a Rookie Johnson. Woodman is a name that will come up later. It seems that this woodman actually lucked out and won big here at the poker table. Of course, the Gangoons took offense to this and threw him out of a window. He's spent a bit of time learning more about this Rookie Johnson and his family, and basically turned around and said, look, give me my money and your son won't end up a statistic of Night City, shall we say. But this is the most interesting thing. The owner's manual of the See-Through X3.
Huh. House is raking it in. Wonder what the boss has to say about it.
Yeah. With the corresponding optical implants and the correct software, a casino-employed player can see through the other sides of the cards, allowing them to control the flow of the game. And of course, we could use that information with the owner of the casino. Well, of the eatery, I should say. Forgive me, we are still... Now, we could just grab the implant ourselves. There is the key card that will get us into the back room. And we will actually go into the back room ourselves. The implant is right there. The reason I'm coming back here is because I want to use this access point as well. Now, it would be quite easy to, as we say, take the implant and go. But why don't we, try to be diplomatic at least?
Yeah?
Thanks. You don't look like your typical Chinese chef.
And you don't look like a typical fucking customer. You got a problem?
I was hoping we could sit down while we were having our discussion. Apparently not. No matter. Let's talk about why we really were here.
It's a none too shabby casino you got. It's a rotten shame you use it to rob people blind.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, sorry. I mean those files on your comp. The ones I could easily send to your regulars. That is, unless you and I can get along.
What do you want?
Jacob Lamb's eye. Quicker the better.
I've seen a lot of shady mugs in my time, but that guy right there, huh, that one takes the cake.
Can actually pull up our mini-map and follow the guy who's just went into the back room. Oh, there was another access point we missed. Huh.
Yeah? Tell him he's not welcome here, and neither are you.
Yeah, I don't want to come back here anyway. You obviously watered down your beer. That's no good for anyone. Right, so now we don't need to take this implant to Jacob Lamb ourselves. We can take it to a nearby service point, and one of Regina Jones's couriers will pick it up at a later date.
I'll pay. I have money.
Now, unfortunately, around the corner here,
Gun.
the Tiger Claws are doing another racketeering gig here, and are hustling a few of the citizens down this marketplace.
私はお前と違う。金じゃなく、家族のためにやってるんだ。
If the Tiger Claws saw us approaching the service point, they could become aggressive. So we're going to grab a few of them and remove them from the equation. Also, it's very easy to misplace our shots and get the NCPD on our ass as well. But here's the service point. Just gonna get in close. We'll sell some of our other items first. Various other shotguns. We might keep the Igla, maybe. Ooh, a slightly better shotgun. Okay. We'll take that. Okay, that's doing wonders for our carrying capacity and our eddies as well. Okay, I'm feeling a hell of a lot better about ourselves. Very well.
Done and dusted. Jacob sends you his heartfelt thanks. Also says he'll, keep a closer eye on his implants from now on. Closing the gig.
Okay. Looks like we actually earned a perk from Stealth Runner there. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, we did. How are we doing for skill progression? We almost have 15 in Headhunter. And yeah, because we gained 6 in Shadow, we've earned an extra perk point. So yeah, we can not only disable cameras, but we could jack into them without a cyber deck using the Stealth Runner perk here if we choose to unlock it. We can even pickpocket players with key items as well. There's a lot of like additional stealth related perks. Melee attacks don't trigger combat, and they deal 25% more damage while out of combat or cloaked. Interesting. Never really looked at this one, but I've never really focused on... Right, let's see. So we would need 12 shadow objectives to unlock this perk. And we can also level it up 2 times. So we probably get 50% extra damage. So initiating combat with a Sandivistan and a katana could be really good with Cyber Ninja. Reduces footstep sound radius by 50%. That's only a tier 1. Maybe tier 2 will be 100%. Oh! When executing a takedown on a tagged enemy, the closest tagged human enemy suffers the same network malfunction within 8 meters. Line of sight is not required. Now it has a 90-second cooldown, which is pretty bad. But maybe the distance increases as well if you upgrade this perk 3 times. Interesting. Something I'll keep in mind, certainly. As for the perk at the moment, reflexes. We'll unlock the dash ability now. Means we can... Of course, the dash is not quiet, as we know. What is down this street? We have tiger claws, dead tiger claws, and these wyvern drones, which belong to Militech. Will they have a problem with our presence here? Maybe. Okay, that's a problem. Ah! Oh, we actually gained an extra perk point from getting 15 Headhunter as well. Oh well. Should we... That's wild dashing. Which would be good for shooting, because you can shoot and dash. And combined with, say, like a Kerenzikov, that would be really good for recovering stamina. We'll take the dash towards enemies. There's no other Militech agents around, so I don't mind poking my nose in a little. And we just have a single tiger claw. And a message from a Clippy to a Hideki Kato. Right, okay. So they they claim these Militech drones, but they hadn't unlocked, they hadn't disabled any of the safety features, which in the end, yeah, got them killed. Okay. We have one more gig here in Watson. At least that's being offered at the moment. When we complete this 5th gig, which also focuses with the Tiger Claws, Regina will then think we are more capable and will offer us like more difficult and more rewarding gigs. Give me just a moment. So we're heading along to another area of the docks here in Watson. Another message from the NCPD, the dispatcher here. An assault in progress. Okay, give me just a moment. Real life is intruding. So, it's worth looking into this one. We have more members of the Tiger Claws causing a problem just in this little area here.
Let me think. Huh. Should have thought of that before.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. There's actually someone at risk during this situation here, during this assault. And now they're not going anywhere. Oh, okay. Now they've changed their mind.
I'll give it that, but I need more time. Just left me alone with 5 grounds. You knew this would happen. No!
Yeah.
So we have only 5, maybe 5 Tiger Claws. Only one of them is patrolling. at whether or not we can keep the patrolling Tiger Claw from seeing us. There's the...
Take it out the trash!
Uh-huh.
Who did this?
Now, as long as we don't make any loud noises suddenly. Ooh, another cyberware capacity shot. Now you are carrying a data shard. We'll look into that in a moment. Okay, that's everything we need.
Good thing you showed up. For a second I thought, you know, that was it.
Yeah, no problem. You're welcome. So we have to collect the evidence once again. We do have an archive conversation here. A Jotaro with a Hiroto. Now, Hiroto, I believe, may be one of the Tiger Claw bosses operating over in Japantown. But Jotaro is a name we're going to learn about very shortly. It seems someone is leaking information at a Kabuki market about the Tiger Claw's practices there, and has reported those details to the NCPD, this Evan Flakes. So, yeah. Jotaro is, obviously discussing how to deal with the situation. Ooh, a tyrosine injector. A cyberware that we're not really going to use. Successful takedowns. We are doing quite a few of them. Not so important, though. And another archive conversation with this Evan Flakes and his wife, I suppose, Martha. Evan, of course, saying that he screwed up, that he trusted this Anna Hamill, a member of the NCPD, told her everything, but now the NCPD won't protect him, that there aren't the funds available. And now he knows that the Tiger Claws are gonna come looking for him, and they likely did. I don't think that was Evan Flakes there, but yeah, Martha was basically telling Evan to get the hell out of Dodge. And we actually gained a level. Okay, we get our body to 9. We'll grab Seeing Double, so that we can then get Flash and Thunderclap next. And then we're in a really good position for our katanas. Oh, looks like there is a couple of items we can still loot. Gonna help myself, of course. Just give me a moment once again. So, we were coming this way to go do a gig very close by.
Jotaro Shobo. Ring a bell? Guy's a fucking psychopath. Records himself torturing joy toys and sells that shit to like-minded scumbags. The Mox finally tracked him down. This is your chance to give this fucker what he deserves and earn a little scratch while you're at it. More on this sicko attached.
You remember how we just read about a Jotaro from that archive conversation? This is... they call it a gun for hire. This is really an assassination gig. Our target is Jotaro Shobo here at the Ho-Oh Club here on Allen Street. He is a member of the Tyger Claws who has a thing for scrolling XBDs. Apparently, he may simply get carried away, or, more likely, he gets off on the tortured screams of his victims. They believe there's at least 17 victims to his name. The Mox won't stand for this. They've been searching forever to locate where he is hiding out. And he actually has a studio on the upper level of this Tyger Claw club. Now, we can just slip into the club, but there are areas which are off limits to the general client like ourselves.
What can I get you?
Heard you got a special offer for your more demanding clientele. Recommend anything?
A connoisseur, huh? For you, we got hot BDs. Extra real feel. Any gender, race, fetish you can dream of. We'll fire up those synapses. Get that serotonin pumping.
Want to have a word with Jotaro.
You have a death wish?
Some people say so.
Leave a while you still can. Trust me.
Excellent. So that may tell us that Jotaro is actually here. Now, there are a few ways potentially to Jotaro's studio. We would have to get past that guard to get into the more exclusive section of the club. We can go through the garage here. So then we have 2, maybe 3 Tyger Claws that may interfere. We also have... this is another way into the main floor. This is like a small kind of server and storeroom. Alternatively, we can make use of technical ability to basically...
What? What?
I know. Break into like a slummed apartment here. But this would be a place where we could potentially... oh shit. Potentially snipe Jotaro. because he does work and live on the upper level. Unfortunately, that member of the Tyger Claws is watching this this balcony here. We're gonna go through the club itself. We could use our reinforced tendons. In fact, let's do that. Let's use the reinforced tendons to get onto the roof to see if there's another access point here. Could have maybe done this during the day, would it be a hell of a lot easier to look around, but no matter. So we are above Jotaro's studio. This is not getting us anywhere to where we need to be. Just kind of a shanty town on top of the rooftops here. Couple of individuals over there. Oh, we have Jotaro himself, who is overlooking his own balcony. And also on this level is another member of the Tyger Claws. Now, could I lure this Tyger Claw away from her position? There was a surveillance camera. Okay, that did not get her attention. Interesting. Curious. She's very dedicated to her job. Very well. Okay, we can't do that then. That is not gonna work. Oh, ow, oh Christ, my legs, pain and suffering. Yeah, without her moving from her position. We could try go through the garage. But
what can I get you?
What's easier? Okay, there was, unfortunately, a patrolling Tyger Claw closer than the guard watching the VIP section.
Could use a catnap.
なんだ。
Okay, and now we are in the back rooms. We have a few brain dance kind of lounges here. We already talked about XBDs, didn't we? How they are more illicit in nature, catering to the darker urges and vices of night citizens. And of course that means there are individuals who have to be able to, or willing to record those experiences. Now, the next level up here, there are more tiger claws around. Let's see how many there are. Oh, surveillance camera over there. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, this is more like the VIP section for exotic dancers. If that was their thing. Jotaro likes to keep his men entertained. But with our technical ability, we were able to bypass this doorway here. Which means we can get straight away to the next stairwell. We have Jotaro himself, we have him tagged. And we know everyone is who is available on this level. Unfortunately, we don't have the body to force this door open, which would make our life a hell of a lot easier.
That him? So I look over, and there he is! Fat fucking Yuto!
Yo, why they call him fat? Shoot skinnier than a chopstick.
His mom's fat. Anyway, that ain't the point.
So we're standing there, me and Mikey, and there's Fat Yuto, walking out of some flop house with a couple of real ugly maelstromers.
Fuck me.
Waited for him to leave, then me and Mikey back his skinny ass up against the wall. Straight in the eye, man to man, I ask him, yo, you trying to double-cross us?
Shit. And what he say?
Oh, and the conversation ended abruptly there. Speaking of, I do need to grab... let's see, what is the difference between these two? Oh, they're the same shotgun. Oh, that is slightly better. So, slower attack speed, but more damage. Okay, this has more effective range. Less armor penetration. Okay. So we have, of course, Jotaro, his female bodyguard, and these two. The surveillance camera on this level has been disabled. Jotaro does have a security turret. Uh-oh. Yikes. Jotaro's coming into this room right here. I don't think we can lure him to us. We could lure him over. If we had the correct quick axe, we could bait him over to us. But I think you need at least tier 3 of a particular quick hack for that to be possible. Looks like they're watching the election debate again between Weldon Holt and Jefferson Perales. Is there a way I can lure? Just kind of watching how and where Jotaro is going. Just back away very slowly, and then around the corner. And Jotaro's back on his balcony right now. As I say, it would be very possible just to simply cut through the Ho-Oh Club, guns blazing. The question is, do we just want to deal with Jotaro, or do we want to bring him out and hand him over to the Mox? And if we're going to do the latter, how do we do it? Now Jotaro's on he is on alert. Okay, we've neutralized Jotaro. We haven't killed him. Either way, Regina would like the body. We'll grab that archive conversation later. Can we...
Fuck! I was pissing myself. Huh?
What now?
Okay. We can mostly take a sigh of relief now. This whole situation is mostly resolved. There's only one person who could catch us out now, and that's really the Tiger Claw here. Of course, Jotaro's studio. I wasn't able to grab him for some reason. That was a moment's awkwardness. See, why can't I grab you? Whew. Okay. Oh, we do have another unfortunate victim, of course, of the Tiger Claws. Yeah, we have kind of a Ripperdoc medical torture bench here. Jotaro is a very sadistic individual, to put it politely. Okay, that's everyone dealt with on this level. If we want to take Jotaro outside without being detected, we're gonna probably have to go out through the garage. I don't think they're gonna let us just walk out of the main room with him over our shoulder. Damn it. That would be the specialty chest for this gig. And again, we don't quite have the body. This, of course, is Jotaro's bedroom. And we'll just get into his office in a moment. So here we have his office, a security turret. His personal computer. He's reaching out to a Fan Yi about some equipment he would like for his recording studio. He also has a message from a Lenny Nero. This is a chain message. He's asking Lenny what people want, what do customers desire. What would earn him the most money to scroll? Lenny is simply replying, I can sell whatever you scroll. You just need to leave a little bit of room for the client's imagination. That the clientele of XPDs are like, they like the unexpected. That's why they like the illicit recordings. And we also have a message from a Yehoon, who is speaking to Jotaro about new dishes to satisfy Jotaro's palate. Yehoon, I believe, may be either a member of the Tyger Claws or a scav who supplies victims to Jotaro. And of course, Jotaro himself had an archived conversation with an Elazar Flores. Elazar Flores, I believe, is related to a, cremation remembrance place located somewhere in Haywood. Now, we could quite easily just kill Jotaro and walk out of here, no one being any the wiser. But I'm sure the Mox would love to get their hands on him. As such, let's see if we can get him out without anyone being the wiser. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do it, but we can give it a go. Okay, so we have the garage here. Problem is, I don't know where the guards are. Right. Do they patrol is the question. Yes, yes they do. Okay, yeah, we lost Shadow because their alert status went beyond 50%. Ooh. We have, I believe, Dr. Paradox here. We'll probably learn more about Dr. Paradox in the future. Let's see. Right. Now, can we get Jotaro out without anyone knowing? I don't know if we can. Okay, we're outside. Oh, where's the car waiting?
Jotaro received. The Mox will gladly take him off my hands, give him a taste of his own meds. Thanks. Gig shut.
You are very welcome. Okay, we gain an extra perk from the ghost tree there. So, Regina is thanking us very much and is now offering more gigs. So, what we'll do is... Oh, is this the Hotel Motel? I think it is the Hotel Motel. Yeah, actually. Huh. See, this all looks familiar. Huh. In fact, we might actually pop our head back in there. But yeah, we gained an extra perk, so we'll grab Flash and Thunderclap. So when performing strong attacks, we now automatically leap to enemies in range. These leap attacks can also be performed while in mid-air and deal additional damage with the distance of the leap. Excellent. Okay. So what we'll do is take a break here. There was a service point at the back of the Hotel Motel. We'll probably make use of that to sell some of our loot once again. But when we come back, Regina is offering some more gigs. We are level 17, which is very nice. We might do a few more gigs, however. Regina is offering us 3 new gigs. We might look into doing all 3, or definitely 2 of them. One is because it's nearby. The other is also related to this Lenny Nero and XBDs. And since we've just dealt with Jotaro, we may as well keep up the good work, I suppose. But yeah, we'll take a small break. Thank you all for joining me once again. Feel free to leave a comment if you so wish. I hope you're all enjoying the journey so far with me. And as I say, hopefully I'll see you for more as we do more gigs in the near future. Until then though, take care. Bye bye now.